Hey guys, welcome back to another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. That's right, we have some more games here for you today. And as you can see, we are on Torment Alpine. We're going to jump straight into this game here because it is between masterleaf playing as the Cyan GDI here. Actually, no, he's Zocom. So he's playing as the Cyan Zocom on the right-hand side of Torment Alpine. The map has a lot of history, of course. Being the place where masterleaf won the 2014 Kane's Wrath World Championship. He will be going for his spike straight away, and if we jump onto the left hand side, playing as the purple black hand, it's Stephen Donald Nashington. That's right, Nashington is back here again, and hopefully he's playing a little bit better than he did in the grand final of the Command Cup. Definitely probably could have given Leaf a little bit more of a run for his money there, but he will be going for a lot of scouts through the middle. He actually only 2 scouts, so he takes his safe garrison. That's fine. Masterleaf just approaching his garrison now. He's going to spot the nod units here, and oh, look at that, he's going to bail out and back in again. Oh, that's a nice trick there. He tricked Masterleaf there, and he kills the whole scouting squad. So the idea behind that is you bail out and run back a bit, and then Masterleaf doesn't see. He just looks for the garrison. If it's not garrison, he runs straight towards it, or he might not have been paying attention. Either way, Nashington picked up the kill. Running over blue Tiberium is not good for your health, Nashington. Meanwhile, another scout here will cut off the rifleman squads here. To have riflemen's down here, no one went for the bottom spike there. And look at that, we actually get shots on it as well. And one squad member will escape, going to run around this rift area here. And look at that, wow, Nashington would have thought he would have turned around because now this scout is going to get around. It's so heavily delayed though if Nashington is going for some kind of rush, because Masterleaf did not go for a pit ball, and we are going to see a Reckoner out here, or a Flame Tank. I believe it's going to be a Reckoner, yeah, much more popular than Flame Tank first, especially against GDI factions. Against other factions you can go Flame Tank first, you can even go Flame Tank first against GDI, but the fast Reckoner has become so popular now, and without any scouts at all, Masterleaf is not going to know this is coming. He's going to come into the base now, so this scout actually is going to pay dividends here, and he gets the draft off as well, so I don't know, he doesn't see anything, and he could probably assume there's not a second ref because he can see everything here. And I think he knows something is up. He does have it, yeah, he's going for pitbulls right now. He knows something's up just purely by that draft. But nonetheless, the Reckoner is here, and he should get into this nice little crevice here, but he's not. He's actually going to deploy relatively close. I mean, this can be shielded. And Masterleaf is probably going to go for a barracks. He doesn't have one queued, unfortunately, because his MCB was packed up. And I think he might be stealing money. That doesn't look like, no, he's actually building another ref straight away. It must have been, it just accepted that he was going to lose it there. And Nashington switch targets, goes for the Pitbull, and he scores it, bails out just in time, but the Harvester is there. Very good way to dispose of the Black Hand when they bail out is to use Harvesters, because they're one unit that GDI kind of has that can crush, because ABCs and Pitbulls obviously can't do it. And he does get a ref, which is nice. It does enough damage for him to break even, I believe. He's got 5 and 2 now. So Masterleaf just 3 and 1. He is going to be 5 and 2 momentarily. You can see this is a Harvester and a Refinery about to be done at the same time. So he's not very far behind at all. He's actually going to go for blue Tiberium. So there you go. He's going to the blue tier, but Nashington should spot this double Cabal in this building. That's going to be hard to crack. And your scouting units get too close to that, they will get shredded pretty quickly. But meanwhile, Nashington has moved his MCV. A lot of people go around this side of the rift here just because there's more build space, easier to expand to the center. You can go around here for a defensive push or defensive expand, but nonetheless, he is moving in with a few of these pitbulls here. He's going to harass these guys. Scorpion Taint's coming out now as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nashington has 6 Harvesters on his main. I'm not sure what he's doing with that. Maybe he was planning to get blue Tiberium. He does have a second War Factory, so maybe that's why he's going for double War Factory. Having an extra Harvest, I mean, it's not terribly economical, but it's going to be good enough. Has a Shredder turret there, maybe getting ready for the draft. But this one Scorpion Tank just chasing them down. He's got some pretty cool looking Scorpion Tanks here with that color, and of course he does appear to have the skin on as well, the Kane's the special edition skins. He does kill that squad there. These Pitbulls now going to have to get out of here because they're both going to actually die. Yeah, with the bike here to actually focus them down as well. He will get both of these Pitbulls, so he picks them both up. The Harvester did get a full load of blue Tiberium, so that's a good win there for Masterleaf, but he is going to be under siege pretty quickly here. Nashington is really moving forward. We've got Hammerheads. I did not even see this far. He's got double airfield, we can see. I can see the double airfield on the radar. I'm not going to bother going back, but AP ammo is not done, and this is big. This is big for Nashington. It'll give him the opportunity to destroy some of these Hammerheads, and a few Hammerheads going down to bikes. Not terribly necessary here. He will lose another Hammerhead if this bike gets one more shot off. Oh, it doesn't get a shot off, and these 2 Hammerheads will escape, both pretty heavily damaged here, but AP ammo, when's it going to be finished? It's almost done, so Nashington knows now it's double airfield Hammerhead, and that's off one base. That is off one base. Sold his War Factory here, so I mean, it's a really, really cheesy type of strategy. Nashington does know about it because, Masterleaf had to reveal it because he was pushing forward. Selling off everything, no War Factory, no Comm Center now, but he does have APM and putting Rifleman squads in there as well. Now he's against Blackhand, and the problem with this here is that he's going Bite Buggy, he's going to rely on Bite Buggy and Scorp Tank. To be honest, you get 1 or 2 Mantis, and that's pretty much, you can just roll your army across the map and you win. And this is a problem as well, because he's got ceramic armor. Oh man, Bite Buggy is not going to be terribly effective against this. He's going to rely on Masterleaf to make some pretty big mistakes here, because as you can see, there's going to be a lot of gun damage because he loaded some of these with Rifleman squads. Actually, no, hang on a sec. Oh, only one appears to have Rifleman squads in it. I'm just randomly clicking as fast as I can. And this is a problem. I think Nashington, he needs to jump forward. All those, they're all overlapped. They are all overlapped. That was a good splash down there as well. He does have a V35 here. I think it's to draw fire. I think it's to suck a volley out of, but otherwise it might just be a scout for Masterleaf. He loves his V35 scouts because they're very fast. I mean, that's $500 scout. I mean, it's cheaper than a Pitbull, I guess. So there you go, 300 of course for the Rifleman squad, which he might have even got out of a sold off structure, and 200 for the V35, which is just going to chill here. And of course, it's very quick as well. Very quick scout. Nashington does have air turret down here as well. He will be able to not quite shoot that down. It will drive into this base area. He does see he's actually going to get shot down by the bikes now. They will destroy Nashington. This is the thing. He's got a lot of offensive units, and he's just chilling in his base. So this is a similar mistake we saw him make in the in Command Cup as well. He had for a vast majority, especially in the early games, he had large armies. He had harassment units, and they were just sitting around at home. This is allowing Masterleaf to basically do whatever he wants here, and Masterleaf is expanding. I'm not sure what he's got going here. He's got so many hammerheads so quickly, and he's got all these V35s as well. Something's happening up here. Scorpion tank for scouts. Interesting scout, but look at this. He's actually going to fly all these V35s over, and this is something you don't see very often. Obviously, it's a super cheesy here. And there's Mantis here. There are Mantis here. I'm not sure how that well this is going down. The Mantis are actually firing at the hammerheads, and he actually kills them both. There's so much gun damage here, and the Mantis now are having to force fire. Third Mantis will fall as well. This is pretty intense here right now. The V35s are drawing fire, but look at this. Nashington is trying to focus them down, and Masterleaf is actually losing quite a lot here. I'm not sure if this is going to work out too well. Probably why people don't really do it that much. 3 hammerheads will be able to escape there. But a lot of fire and debris everywhere. These bikes should be able to shoot down the last of these V35s. Masterleaf, of course, does have an expansion here with APMO towers. He'll be able to defend out these bikes, no worries. Even a Scorpion tank there will eventually die over time. But Nashington, what he's got a tech center, and he's making a move now. He's got a double anti-air here just to guard his MCV in the push forward. Masterleaf could be in a little bit of trouble because he does not have a tier 3. I believe he does not even have a tier 2. No, he does not have a tier 2. He does have an airfield, but there's not too much he can do with it right now. He does call in Bloodhounds because he's desperate for some units. But Nashington is moving forward here at the moment, and he does have a tier 3, remember. He's probably going for Tiberium core missiles straight away, and he's even building some more Mantis as well, which is a good idea. He's got base defenses here, so he doesn't terribly need that many Mantis. I mean, he could just use Scorp tanks and AA batteries, but having a Mantis in there is just a problem for Masterleaf. He doesn't have too much air power left. He does decoy these guys down. He's building as many Predator tanks as he possibly can. The Mantis here are now firing. They will be firing at the hammerheads, so they'll be getting some hammerhead kills there as well. I believe one of them was destroyed. A lot of shooting going on here. There's so much gun damage here as well. I don't even know what's actually going on. Most of these Scorpion tanks, half of them are at least fake, so the damage output from Nashington is not terribly high, and you can see that Masterleaf is just now spamming these towers. It doesn't seem to be a lot of damage output for either side here. A lot of units there's very few units actually going down. Here we go, a couple of units going down now, so Nashington will fall back here off this base. He does have his MCV very far forward, so we can only expect that we can see some obelisks very shortly. He does have 2 of these Mantis. Tiberium core missile is completed, so there you go. Tiberium core missile is done. Masterleaf just has a wealth of AA towers here, but you know what? Oh, he's actually got Zorkas. Zorkas coming in. He's built Zorkas. He's got 4 of them. They'll be able to do a lot of damage very quickly, and they just unload on the MCV, taking off about half of its health. That was pretty crazy. He does have a War Factory down here as well. These Mantis, I'm not sure where they're going far. They need to be on a different control group. A lot of people throw those units away, especially Slingshots. Slingshots need their own control group. Some battle mark is happening back there, but I'm not sure what it was. He actually sold off the airfield, so I believe he's placed it 4. Yeah, he's placed his airfield forward so he can get reload much quicker. But Scorpion tanks here now. He's probably going for a second obelisk. Nashington should just go for some artillery units here. Obelisk and artillery, and he wins this game. He's even going for purifiers as well, which is a good anti-tank unit. And here we go. He's got the obelisk here now, and that's going to be able to almost one-shot these Predator tanks. and not quite one-shot them, but do a lot of damage. But he's got a lot of scorpion tanks here. He needs to watch out. Those tanks are really bunched up. Oh my god, the tanks there. Oh geez, he just smashed that whole army. The obelisk falls down as well, and the mantis are just running forward way too late. Oh man, Nashington is getting worked over. Double A turret, but there's no air here anymore. Oh no, Masterleaf is just picking him apart. This definitely reminds me of the Command Cup Grand Final here at the moment. Nashington, I'm not sure what he's doing here, but he's being rapidly defeated. He does manage to get his MCV repaired up quite a bit. He does have a Purifier here at the moment, but he's actually going to go in for the crushes. They're going to get a few crush off on these tanks here, which is very nice. Another obelisk will come down. He needs to move his mantis forward. He loses another obelisk. These Zorkas are actually able to destroy those obelisks in just one volley, or one full volley of all their sonic grenades. The sonic grenades do like an unimaginable amount of damage, but the problem is they only have 5 of them, and they can unload them in about a second. So I'm not sure about these purifiers, to be honest. If he's got obelisk defense, he could just go for like beam cannons or spectre artillery or something like that. He's only got 1 obelisk there. He's going to have another one now as well, but he does have these 2 purifiers. That 1 purifier is going to turn around, but look at this. As soon as that goes up, he just takes it down. The mantis here will get some kills. Nice work there, 2 kills, and they jump out. That's very well done. That was very well done by Stephen Nashington. There, he did a good job of that, but he's got no base defenses queued. He just lost a purifier as well, and Masterleaf is defeating this with just tier 1. I mean, I guess the Zorkas count as tier 2, but I don't believe he has a comm center. He does have one now, but I don't believe he'll be bothering working on a tech center, because he's got such a large, well, not a large ground army, but he's got double war factory. He's got the ability to build a lot of units here right now. And these guys just chilling for a moment. They are just chilling just for a little bit here. I'm not sure what Nashington has planned. One of his mantis is outside the range of repairs on the war factory. He does move it there now. That's well done, but he's got to do something about this here now. The Zorkas are coming back. The harvesters are now coming in, and they will not quite take a shot. The mantis are guarding this area here. They can't get in range of the mantis, so they will go down. He's got an obelisk, and he's got 1 purifier, and that obelisk is probably going to go straight down to these sonic grenades. Look at that, so much damage. Still got a few left over. Oh, here we go. The mantis will score a few kills there. At least 1 went down. 1 mantis also falling. That mantis there is dead meat. Dead meat, dead meat. He's got 2 purifiers here now with the war factory support. He's got a lot of, there's a number of predator tanks here, enough to defeat this, but with the war factory repairs, look at this. This is good movement by Nashington here, moving around the war factory, and it looks like it takes 3 volleys from the purifiers to destroy a predator tank. But there's a mammoth tank here as well now, and a sonic emitter. He can't quite range that, trying to force fire the ground, but it's not going to work. It cannot range the MCV, unfortunately. But Nashington needs to do something about this now. Pretty much nothing else has been happening on the map aside from this engagement here, so we're just going to chill here for a while, see what happens. But all of a sudden there's no double A here, and he fires in, but he gets both of them. Oh my, and that's it, that's game. Nashington just sells. He's like, yep, cool, alright, I'm history. Leaves the obelisk behind, but yeah, wow, Masterleaf just picked him to pieces there. Still has that sonic emitter on force fire mode there, so poor Nashington once again falling for the mind games of Masterleaf there. But again, Nashington had the aggressive units, and he just wasn't aggressive with them and allowed Masterleaf to do whatever he wanted, and then just constantly getting caught out of position with that base push. He didn't do a very good job of the base push at all. I'm being pretty critical of Nashington here, but I know he's a much better player, and to see him, you know, just play like that, like he had the units and he knew what he needed to do, and he just wasn't able to execute it. So 12 minutes 45 seconds to 121,000 to Masterleaf, 104,000 to Phoenix. So had about 16 grand in favor, or 17,000 in favor of Masterleaf. For a 12.5 minute game, that's a nice edge. Most of it came, of course, at the end. But it's not going to be terribly huge there. But nonetheless, Masterleaf once again comes through with some unorthodox strategies, and Nashington just hit for 6. So there you go. Masterleaf will win this game. Well done to Masterleaf, and of course I'll try to do some more videos for you as soon as possible. But anyway, I'm Green Zero. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all next time.